All right, I got to do a quick shout out to my buddy Mike. All right, buddy, you put me on Facebook, and that was really, really funny. And I appreciate you, buddy. You know I love you. Bosun's mate, huh? And you keep calling me Sarge, which is even freaking hilarious. So anybody wants to know my friend Mike, he's a great guy. And in fact, I was just watching it. Watch this. I'll turn this around so you can actually see it. In case you want to know what I'm talking about.
Your service.
That's Mike.
Just want to give a special shout out to all the
That's my buddy Mike.
States Marine Corps, present, past, and future. Special shout out
Yeah.
from Bosun's mate
So
to you guys. With you guys side by side on board the USS Missouri. Sarge.
yeah, that's me.
Mr. Jansen. Service, sir. Ruben. Share your service.
See what the guy does? He calls me out. What's up with that, Mikey?
Always
Love you to
You
death,
know,
brother.
I was
Well,
at
you know,
Camp Pendleton.
that reports direct.
anybody calls me out, I call them right back out, buddy. You know I
Hey, that
appreciate
was
you. You know I
perfect.
love you. You know I got
I
nothing
love
but
you
mad
too.
love
Thank
for
you
you.
very much for your service.
You ain't got to never thank me in your life. You know that. You owe me no
Yeah,
apologies or thanks. You should know that by now.
yeah, you
I
know.
know how bad you Navy men smell on board the ship. You don't got to remind me. When you got a berthing area of 300 and some Marines and like wall to wall area, and then the Navy downstairs has these like luxurious like yacht type spaces, you know.
Right, right,
We have
right.
curtains, they got doorways, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Mikey,
I
I hope you're
remember
doing good,
when.
my friend. You know I love you. You know I care
Love
about
you
you. You're always in
too,
my
Sarge.
thoughts and
Thank you
prayers.
very
You and your
much.
kid. You know you're a good
Appreciate
dad. You know
everything
that.
that you do, man. You know, you encourage a lot of people, especially the veterans, and we appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you with my entire heart. You know that, right?
Yes, sir. I do,
You never
Sergeant
have to
Carter.
ever look down, buddy. There is no discharge on the ground for you. You're a very proud man, and I love you to death. Never
Thank you,
forget
sir.
that, my friend.
I won't. I won't. I promise I won't.
Other
And
than that squirrel that's on your chin right there, you're a pretty
it's
good man.
cold. It's cold, Sarge. You know I gotta cover up.
Dude, you're in California. Don't even give me that crap. You're in Cali. I'm freaking in the Midwest in Illinois where it's freaking frigid
All right.
outside, and you're saying it's cold.
Okay, you're
Man,
right. You got a
I'm
point.
gonna have Redding, my buddy Redding, come over. He's in Florida. He's like this big old Cherokee Indian type guy. He's another Marine. I love him to death too.
Hey,
And
Sarge, there's a lot of people watching now.
I know they're all my friends. Like Aaron Bell, awesome guy. Jessica Nero, she's right up the street. Melissa Allen, she's right over in Missouri.
Dang,
It's
you know a
fun.
lot of people over there.
Nah, they're just great people with big hearts. But you want to know something? They also have to see the real side. That's the reason why I never do a script, because you know what? I just who I am, just like you are who you are, and you're inspiring. You're an inspiration to a lot of people. You've come a long way, and I'm not going to tell your stories for a different day, but you know you have one. You know you're getting there, my friend. And I do know your story, and you are loved, and you are awesome.
Thank you, Sarge. I
Don't
really
worry, I'm not going to
appreciate
tell
that.
anybody about the 5 dot Viagra you took one day. I'm not going to tell nobody about that. I told you,
Hey, but where you get one?
realness, right? I think all the religious people just clicked off, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm new to that stuff. You know, it's not always been me. I'm new to it, but I feel like I'm just remembering right now. So, I think
Just
it's a
got to be
good
new.
thing. It's
Hey,
a
if you
good
can't get
thing.
somebody to laugh, then what's the point, right?
Right. And that's what I was just trying to do. I was just trying to make people laugh, but they don't get it sometimes, but it's okay.
Mike, let me ask you this. Are you okay on the inside? Your heart full? Is your heart
Well,
full?
no, it's not full. It's very empty.
Then we got to change that, my brother. You know that.
I
But
left
thank
my
you for
dad
admitting it to me.
in the
Thank you for
Philippines.
admitting it to me.
Well,
We'll
my
take care of that.
dad, I left him in the Philippines and I got to go back.
You got to go back to Philippines?
Yes, sir.
They got some beautiful women over there, my friend.
Of course there are. You know
I
what I
like
mean?
all the women out there that used to like me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey, but
You know, that's a military thing. If anybody doesn't know it, more military men have married Filipino women than any other women in the world, because the Marine Corps and the Navy had bases over in, I think we still have we still have Navy bases over in the Philippines. We also have
well,
our
they
base
shut it
over in
down.
Japan, the Marine Corps. Yeah. There's
Yeah,
a
they
lot of
shut down
history
the
there.
Philippines. Yeah,
There's a lot of
definitely a lot of history.
There's a very lot of history. And one of my good friends, he got to go over there one time, and he was big on Russia, but he got to go to the Philippines before he died. He died of muscular dystrophy. So, but probably one of the nicest guys in the entire world. I forgot who discovered the Philippines, but
Magellan.
yeah. Anyway, I don't. My history's off right now. Hi, Mike Jacobs. What's going on, buddy? So, oh yeah.
Are they all
But yeah, there's a lot of
from your
history.
side of town? I
Huh?
think they're all over the place. People that are watching are all over the place.
Dude, I told you I kept in
Can you
touch with a
see
lot of
it?
my military friends, my college friends, just friends from Legal Shield. And see, my stuff's about making a difference and making sure everybody cares.
Hey, Sarge, somebody said something.
I know Melissa
Melissa
said it. I read
Allen
it.
said,
She goes, all
and
because they were beautiful women. Nah. Some of them got buck teeth going all the way back to their ears, but they're beautiful on the inside. Uh, by the
I
way, in
guess
case
she's
you want to know the
Filipino.
history, and that's actually not a joke. Asian women, this is not a joke. They believe that crooked teeth are sexier than straight teeth. In America, women believe that straight white teeth are beautiful, but in the Asian cultures, they actually have their teeth crooked because that's what they think is most attractive. There you go. There's a little history for you.
There you go. Well, I know my
Dude, I hate
teeth.
knowing so much history. It sucks. I feel like Cliff Clavin off Cheers, man. All right.
Cliff David. But thank you, Sarge. I
A
appreciate
Bozeman
all
mate, huh?
you do. Huh?
Was the Bozeman mate? That's the one that dressed up like women on board the ships when the guys came back, right? Oh no, that's Chief Petty Officer. I'm sorry, that's a Chief Petty
Oh
Officer.
man. You are funny.
Hey, I got my East Was land and sea. Leave it alone, man. I really do too. I'm one of the very few people like East Was, but I was on the Kearsarge. We were part of the USS Enterprise Battle Group.
Yeah, yeah, that's a true statement. And that is why my heart is very close to the Marines, because when we was deployed, there was 100 Marines. Now, if I was gonna go on Liberty, Sarge, you know I'm gonna hang out with the Marines. Who else will? Okay, there's another one that said something.
No,
What
Gloria
the
said,
hell?
no, that's what they said over. I'm talking about overseas in the Asian countries. That's what they like. It's just, there's cultural differences. That's one of the cultural differences. I don't think
That's
she covered the
funny.
first part. The history of it is in America. A lot of people. I mean, think of it like this. There's certain things where Botox was attractive at one time. Liposuction was attractive. It's a simple thing as what's that eye stuff where you have LASIK eye surgery, so you don't have to wear glasses. If you look at the Asian countries, they have a little bit different meaning of things. And actually, crooked teeth is actually a big thing over in Japan and in the Koreas.
You know why?
Boyan.
Because they suck their thumb.
Mike, she's talking to you this time. She looked like
Ooh.
something in Filipino. And
Well,
no,
I guess
Boyan.
they're not understanding your explanation. That's why.
Oh, it's just the history of it. That's all.
Yeah.
They asked
It,
Kuya Mike.
it,
She's saying hi to you. And then Denver, he's a great friend of mine. He's a really awesome guy. That's who that is. Gloria, she's a sweetheart, but I'm trying to figure out no crooked teeth. They could put a laugh out loud after that so they don't get so serious.
yes.
You're
I
not
think
being
so
so
too.
serious.
No.
She
Look,
asked if you're
somebody asked
Melissa wants to know if you're
about
diabetic.
no. Why?
No, he's not diabetic.
No. Why would I be diabetic?
Dude, I'm talking to you. How would I know? I don't know.
What does a diabetic look
Hey,
like?
Hubert Lopez. Look, it's another Marine.
Where?
It's Hubert Lopez.
I don't think
I
I'm
know, big
seeing what
shirt.
you're
They
seeing.
didn't realize I was coming back on talking to you, but I saw you put my name on Facebook and I had to call you out. I always call everybody out.
Hey, you know what? I call out when it's due, and
I I have a friend here in Quincy. He was a Marine and everything else. He is actually Filipino. I don't know much about it though. He's a really nice guy. Him and I don't always see eye to eye on a lot of things, but he's a really nice guy. Um, I can't think of his name right now, but he's actually here in my hometown. He lives in my hometown. Great guy. He actually took his daughter over to the Philippines to visit him.
oh yeah,
Well, Gloria, you're very pretty. You're very beautiful, according to where you, I mean, I'm not worried about it. I was just talking to some history stuff is all. That had nothing insulting to anybody anywhere.
Nah.
I'm getting my butt chewed now all of a sudden.
Bro, seriously, people are like, you know, but it's
I
okay.
know,
That's my
man. I'm
sister.
like, man. Boy, it's
She's
all
my
right because
sister.
you should hear when I talk to my buddy Jesus Delgado. He's one of my best friends in the entire world. Him and his beautiful wife Melissa and stuff. You know, me and Jesus. People get around us like, "What the heck did you just say?" I'm like, he got injured in Iraq in a roadside bomb and everything. Okay, so he's got one leg. And the whole thing is since he's Mexican, and we kind of joke, and people get mad. They don't realize military make fun of each other, but he is like one of my best friends. And I always say it's from jumping over the wall. He broke his leg, but then I started saying he jumped over the wall, and I shot him in the leg, and he just to us it's funny, but a lot of people when they get into your conversations, they get really upset, like, oh, military. Actually, military always protects military. It doesn't matter what branch. But some people don't always understand the jokes and that in order to make light of a bad situation, we joke around about it in order to, it sounds really bad, but we make light of bad situations and make them good situations because we're put in the middle of nowhere with nothing and have to do the unthinkable. And, the boys from Vietnam taught us, you guys got to start joking around more. You guys got to start laughing more at stupid things. If you don't, when you come home, it's going to be hard. And so a lot of people don't understand that we're taught to be more joking about things than everybody else. And, I always thank the Vietnam vets for the stuff they did. Me, I never did anything important, but a lot of my brothers have, and a lot of people have, and I love every one of them. And now we deal with the 22 every day, trying to convince the 22 that they're important. And unfortunately, I had a couple weeks ago take their lives because of the 22. Mike, let me introduce you to Gloria. Gloria, let me introduce you to Mike. There might be a connection there.
It's my sister.
Is it really?
Gloria's my sister, yeah. She's saying hi to you too. She
Oh, I
said
thought she
my
was flirting with
brothers
you. I
and my
thought it was. I
dad.
thought it was somebody. Thought somebody's looking at your man, like
No.
your millennial beard there. Even though you're anything but a millennial. And
Hey, Sarge, I've been single for 6 years. I don't think
it's
anybody can
because of
just
the
change
millennial beard, dude. That's why. It's because of the millennial beard.
that. Hey, I got patches, Sarge. I got patches.
Those aren't patches. Those are hickeys. You got to shave pretty soon. All right, Mike. Hey, I'm gonna get going, brother. Gloria, it's a pleasure meeting you. Mike, you don't like women with crooked teeth. Now that's funny. Anyway, I'll talk to everybody later. Mike, God bless you, my friend. I love you, brother. I will talk with you soon. Hi, Connie. We're just getting off here, but Connie, I went to school with her. She's one of my high school friends. I love her to death. But anyway, if you